guys, we are now gathered here. Pay our respects to the recordings of the past, all the historical notes that we've taken so far. Oh come on guys, it's not that boring. But we have something at hand we have to do. There's a couple of things I want to get done now. Actually, a few things. Nick, we completed your historical task. We've done that. Kodzi, you're good to go. ST, Edna, I hope you two are going to start talking to each other at some point. We are going to get this place all sorted out. And I'm thinking of going to get Piper from Diamond City and bring her along with us. Just for the hell of it. Because I think it'd be nice to have her on. But, as you guys well know, I've been busy. Really need to move that. Alright, we have a communications desk. The city manager and planner, so that I can build up my very big base. Oof. I think that was a temporal anomaly. Going up into here, we have all my power armors. This one, I nicked it from Clint. I remembered seeing a power armor down in Quincy, so I decided to go back there and go and get it. And he wasn't in it for some reason. I thought it was a bit weird, so I went back there, nabbed it, and got out very quickly. We have a lot of the other power armors. We've got this big open room here. Now we've got a little bit of defense out here, so not much, but it's going to do the job. We'll go upstairs in a minute. There is another floor. But in here, I'm thinking about having all my power armor displays all arranged around the outside. Maybe not over there. I mean, that's a walkway. That's what I'm thinking. You know, have a few displays, have a table where we all sit, a big long table, where we all sit down and have our discussions on what we're going to do for the next days and weeks. Oh god, is that a storm coming in again? As you know, we've got the defences up here. They're all ready to defend against us. There is something else.
Well, isn't this all very exciting?
Sorry, Kodzi, I didn't know you were getting bored. There is another defensive piece I want to put in there. Up here, if we go up here, we have the landing platform. And the vertibirds now work. I've never been able to see them before. Not from this distance. That's intriguing. Right, if I jump back up, you can see up there, can't you? When we went into the glowing sea, I was looking for something in particular. It was this machine here. It was the schematics, actually. When we destroyed the Institute, this got launched onto the bridge. This is a one-off thing. I cannot take this down. I cannot put this away. So this cannot be destroyed. I'm hoping to put maybe a roof or something over it, build it up a little bit higher on the walls. I hear you, mate. Here you are. Right, we have also this VR pod. Now, as I said, the Brotherhood of Steel, actually I haven't said, the Brotherhood of Steel have been very good to me. They gave us technology that I didn't expect. For one, they gave us the schematics for Are you? Isn't all that down there for? Ah, there we go. Salvage beacon. So when we're all overloaded, find a container from what they said to me. I find a container, put this in it, and it sends it back here. I'm hoping to use that at some point in our travels. So we have this VR pod, and if you remember in the memory den, you were kind of with us, but weren't really doing much, was you? If you remember in the VR den, I went into Kellogg's Memories and I saw images. I'm hoping that when we go into the VR pod, I'm going to get to see more. I may not be able to recover what I missed, but hopefully I'm going to be able to see a lot more this time around. So I'm going to go in there for a minute. I'm going to see what it's like. I'll be back. Oh. I said
history is written by the victor. I like to think history is written by the person who writes it.
Indeed. I have to set a destination. I realise that. Alright. VR pod control. Let's go for a grid world for now. We can only investigate that later. I'm going in. I'll be back in a minute. Yes, into the VR workshop grid world. Oh, you've entered a VR workshop. These are special workshops with a large setup on budget and free crafting materials. Build as much as you want. Real world settlers or supply lines cannot be sent into VR workshops. Damn it. But virtual settlers can be generated using the terminal found near the entry area. Hey. Whoa, guys, I did not expect to see you in here. Even you, Edna. And if that's the case, I'm going to have to make up another, what? 5 VR pods for you all to come in here. I don't think they make one for me, but I'll see what I can do. So, I want to try and do something. Like, take a break, guys. I mean, okay. Homemaker. That's where I want to go. Them brick buildings. Oh. Large prefab structure. Whoa, hello. That thing's big. That looks like the amphitheater we saw down. Wow. Yeah, so guys, I think that'll be big enough. That really does look big enough, actually, guys. But exactly what I want to do. Now, is it an SKE? No. No. Decorations, maybe? I'll be back in a little while, guys. I'm just going to try and find something I need to find. That's what I want. now that would be awesome, actually, in the main base. I'll go for that. Terrarium? What? Now I'm just going to go like that. Like that. And then what we can do, guys, is when I find more stuff and it then includes it into this, I will then put it out into this world. And we can have chairs and so forth. But even now, yeah, I'll have to add a terminal here. Actually, if I can find a terminal, that would be awesome. I shall now resume the film. Ready, guys? Now I'm going to show you what I've been having in my head. So, hell, Snippy. Okay, guys. Now that we're done that, we'll be fleshing this place out a lot more. And we might even make this a weekly thing. Let's get out of here. Exit, please. Oh. Ah. That's bright, guys. Nice of you to come along. You must have all connected through Nick into the chair. Oh. Look, I can see now. Right. Next thing we're going to do, now that we've explored the VR simulation, what I've wanted to do from day one, I didn't know how to do it. I think we have to go into here, the fabrication system. Apparently haven't got enough tissue supplies or component supply. Okay guys, bear with me. I'm so used to all these power armors being here. Apparently I need new synth component. And the synth sound code. Apparently. I think you have to put it... Workshop. Actually, let's get a nice sleep. Ah. Morning, people. Morning, peeps. Well rested after that night's sleep there. Let's go and see whether I can use the synth maker or not. Adequate, right. Component supplies, adequate. Tissue supplies, inadequate. Okie dokie. Alright. That. Still need to get a gas canister from somewhere. Now I'll have the reactor coolant ready for Procter & Gamble. So we've got the components all done, don't need to worry about that. I think it's the cell culture. There we go. I wonder if that'll be enough. Goodsy, come on, get out of the way. I mean, there's 8 of them now. I mean, maybe it'll be enough, I don't know.
The detective's life isn't an easy one, but it rarely lacks for excitement.
Yes, I know what you mean, Nick. I know what you mean. Is that going to be enough? 8? Let's see if it's going to be 8 enough. Yes, it is. That's all adequate now. Right. I have in my possession a special tool. Got the body scanner. I went back down to the vault the other day, or a little while back, and took a scan of my wife Nora. My dead wife. Apparently with this body scan meat, I should be able to make a synthetic Nora. From what I read, it's not going to be the same as her, but it will have the looks, it will have the same mannerisms, but it won't have the same voice. Apparently, I remember taking a scan of me. Let's do it. One perfectly made Nora. Excuse me.
A dangerous look about you. Hope you ain't here for me.
Actually, I am
Just
here
wanted
for
to
you.
trade a few things.
Of course.
I haven't got those few things on me, so bear with me. I'll be back in a minute. She's alive. As alive as I can make her. As my plan all along, once I heard of the synths and the Institute, I now just got to get her the right gear. Give me the most bloodiest slap in the face I can give her. Kellogg's outfit. And I want to. Should I give her a bandolier? I'm gonna give her a holster actually. Give her. I'll give her a PPK. I'm thinking about giving her a Gatling rifle. Sounds good to me. I don't think I'm going to need the body scanner anymore though. Excuse me, Godsey.
You know, in the back when times, people used to be able to carry only a few things at a time. Luckily for you, humanity has evolved past that.
Yeah, this is called backpacks. Backpacks help quite a lot. Laura, there you are. I have something for you.
I just need to trade gear with you.
Go ahead.
Okay. Here you go. Hold on, I've lost it. Ah, and then I'll lose it. For you. Also for you. And where's it? Oh. You and for you. Right. Here you go. Wear that. Wear that as well. And you can have that as your primary weapon. Gotta make sure that can actually go into your actual leg, and I need to take you down into your position as it was that I have thought up for you. Because I don't think you can come with me, can you? Oh, okay, I'll drop down quite easily. Yeah, get out of the way.
Sure.
Right. She is now my comms operator. One last thing before I go.
Very handy, sir. And I should know.
Hmm. Wait a minute, no. Yeah, it looks like she's not down here yet, so we're going to have to go back up. So if we go back up, I have one last thing to give my sweetheart, Nora. Wherever she is, there she is.
Another day of hard work. Never changes.
Let's trade some things.
That's why I
Sure
like you
thing.
to be here. On you. There we go. Now you got a pistol on your leg. It's not the same as what you've already got. It's the same make, but slightly different. You're fine. ST, get down from there. I know you're going to have a look at everything, but... Right. Okie dokie. Okay, night time already, is it? I hope not. Right. I didn't want to do that. Right. What was it I need?
Mission set is active.
I don't do that one. Don't we have to go and find then Pines Bluff or something first step?
Mission set is active.
Yeah, we gotta go and speak to 10 Pines Bluff apparently. That means we've got to go and have words over at Sanctuary or something. My helmet on. As you can see, I'm all kitted out in Brotherhood of Steel stuff now. John, hold down the fort. We'll be back. Actually, first thing we have to do is not go back to Sanctuary, but we need to go and go back to the Diamond City and then the Pridwin. How many bird grenades do I have? 4. Pridwin. To resupply bird grenades, then we go over to Diamond City. Have a word with Piper, see if she'll come with us. And then we go over to 10 Pines Bluff. How about that? Sounds good. Let's see if they're still going to land on the vertibird lander. Landing pad. Hopefully they will. And at least being sent to our location, so... Let's go up to the pad. Because if it's not, I'm going to be very annoyed. I've spent a lot of time trying to get this thing working. Right, here comes the vertibird. Our ride from the Brotherhood of Steel. Turnings coming in. Wow, good cornering speed there. Keep noise down there, ST. It works, as I said it was. Right.
That's more like it.
Definitely ST. So we are going to go to the Pridway and then Diamond City, then back around, and we've got to go to that Somerville place. Is over there. We can drop off at Waypoint Echo and go over there. Right. Although I need to do 10 Pines Bluff, I think. Get them on our side as part of the Brotherhood. Right. Travel into the selected location. Yes, please.
Instruments read all clear. We're green for takeoff.
Thank you, pilot. Don't crash into things.
Weapons hot, ready to bring the pain, sir.
Society
Thank you.
even want my cars.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, so guys, it's really good to finally get Nora back. It's not Nora, but it is her. And I'm going to treat her as Nora. She is Nora. No two ways about it. That's what she is. That's who she is. My Nora will always be in my heart. I just wanted to see whether I could make her, which I did. And she will be the only one. There won't be any more. I just wanted something like somebody to talk back to me whilst we're standing around in the red rocket, basically. I wouldn't have anyone else better looking after Sean than her. Even though the two synths and the Brotherhood must never know about that. Promise me, none of you will tell. Your quietness says everything. Anyway, ST, let's see one of your things. There's that. Where's that? What can we play whilst we're flying around? Poseidon Energy, that'll do.
There are corporations, and then there's Poseidon Energy. It was the single largest energy conglomerate in the United States, controlling several of the biggest energy companies in the world, either as direct subsidiaries or through controlling stakes. The list included companies such as PetroChico, Helios Solar, Prometheus Coal, and dedicated oil and gas divisions spanning all energy sectors. It controlled oil rigs, refineries, nuclear reactors, solar power plants, and always craved more. Mass Fusion was one of the few companies that managed to beat Poseidon at its own game on the local market. But Poseidon wasn't just energy.
They've got it in hand.
The vast pre-war military-industrial complex that also dabbled in military research. Anything from energy weapons to space death rays, and provided the founding fathers of the Enclave with the facilities necessary to ride out the Holocaust in peace as the nation they betrayed burned around them. The Poseidon oil rig became Control Station Enclave under their rule, from which they implemented their sinister plans for the world. The Americans inhabiting the wasteland until the Chosen One blew them to hell and back.
There's the big boy.
You needed to ask me something, Sentinel?
Seeing as I'm a Sentinel, how can I continue helping?
How can I continue helping the Brotherhood of Steel?
Speak to the crew. I'm certain that they have plenty of missions available, if you're willing to pick up the assignments. Was there anything
Okay.
else?
Ever since we destroyed them, are they still a threat, the synths?
Are synths still a threat?
Though the Institute has been destroyed, there are numerous synth units that are still roaming the Commonwealth. Even with their command structure destroyed, they present a significant threat and should be eliminated on sight. Did you have
Roger
any other
that.
questions?
What are my responsibilities now?
What are my responsibilities as a Sentinel?
I need you to set an example for the troops. Collect technology, exterminate abominations of nature, and bring a message of stability to the people of the Commonwealth. Our ideals are what define us, Sentinel. If we can hold on to that, then we will always be victorious. Was there anything else you need to ask?
None at the minute.
Not right
Unders-
now, Elder.
Very well. Then I suggest you return to your duties.
Will do, Elder. Go to the main deck.
Attention. Any personnel who have not completed their annual medical evaluation should report to Knight Captain Cade immediately to schedule an examination.
That's now, sir.
That is
Yes, we
all.
are, Corty. Do I have anything?
This unit is currently attempting to interface with Pridwin Central Computer. Handshake accepted. Data transfer in progress.
Pam,
Scanning memory. Error detected. detected in Block 178, Sector 45. This unit is now in self-correction.
That's quite
and
the crater
maintenance
you've
mode.
manifested in the center of Boston. Marvelous work. Simply marvelous.
Thank you, Proctor. You aren't disappointed?
You aren't disappointed that all the Institute's technical research just went up in smoke?
On the contrary, it's always been my sincerest hope that the Institute's ill-conceived research would never see the light of day. And thanks to your efforts, it appears that my hopes have become reality.
Just doing my duty.
I was simply doing my duty, Proctor.
Nonsense. There's no need to be modest. You deserve all the accolades you've been receiving, and more.
I don't
Your
deserve any
actions have
accolades.
proven to the people of the Commonwealth that the Brotherhood of Steel has their best interests in mind. That's quite an accomplishment for someone who was merely a new recruit only a short time ago. Well,
Yeah, I know.
I've already taken up more than enough of your valuable time. If you still wish to procure technical documents or escort one of my scribes, please let me know.
Quinlan?
I hear congratulations are in order, Sentinel. Now, did you have any documentation for me? Or perhaps you'd be willing to lead a research patrol?
And go have some.
I found some technical documents for you.
These look rather promising. You certainly have a knack for this sort of work. Here
Well,
are
I
the
do try.
caps that I promised. Remember, the Commonwealth is an almost unlimited source for these technical documents. Check every building you explore during your patrols very carefully, and you might be pleasantly surprised at what you find.
Okay. Okay.
Feeling any after effects from the Institute explosion?
Could I be? What sort?
What sort of after effects?
That explosion pushed a ton of radioactive particles into the air. Well, more than usual anyway. I'm looking for symptoms like blurred vision, memory loss, shortness of breath, anything you'd consider serious.
Who pushed me? Can't hear you. Too much ringing.
What? I can't hear you over this ringing in my ears.
Well, that's to be expected, given the circumstances.
You stop pushing me.
A hell of a job out there, you know? Everyone aboard is talking about it. Getting Prime built and then leading him right up to the Institute's front door like you did was damn heroic. if
I'm
you
not
ask me.
heroic.
Anyway, as long as you're feeling fine, you're cleared for active duty. Ad Victorium, Sentinel.
Ad Victorium, Knight Captain? Or Doc? A holotape?
Holotape inserted.
Before getting shipped to the Commonwealth, I thought Elder Lion still had some good points. The Brotherhood in the Capital Wasteland, they were about helping. But this assignment, it's opened my eyes. On the flight here, we passed city after city.
Somebody's really got a sweet
I've
tooth.
ever seen. Some
Tooth?
that nearly
Tooth.
clipped the breadwin. And who uses them now? Mutants. Freaks. Seeing all that destruction, tens of millions dead, brought on by technology run amok, it made it so clear. Elder Max is right. The wasteland needs to be cleansed, and we're the ones to do it.
Well, I'm getting a ton of fusion calls. Yeah, it's me. Cosy, you're right there. You okay, Nick?
Hey,
I'm all ears.
You okay?
Need something?
tell me about the options.
Well, sure.
Your thoughts?
What's on your mind?
You see a lot of folks at their worst in my line of work. Hard to not let it get to you sometimes.
Didn't have anything else for the moment.
Sure thing.
Thanks, Nick.
I saw the Institute explode from up here. Great work, sir.
Go well. Yeah. Actually. You got that straight. At least you call me sir.
We may have liberated the Commonwealth, but our job is far from over.
Yep.
I hope I live long enough to witness the Brotherhood's next triumph.
You two brothers, because you both had sounded so similar. Yeah. Found what I was looking for, but
You've done a heck of a job, Sentinel. Ad Victoriam.
Ad Victoriam, yes.
May the Institute's fall be a lesson to anyone who'd risk tampering with our humanity.
Indeed.
Those farmers give you any trouble? I trust you know what to do.
I'm looking for some firepower.
Got some choice weapons that just came in.
What have you got? Sentinel's plasma card. BGL2. R4. Death from above. None of these really catch my interest. I mean, they're more for heavy weapons. I mean, what I'm here for. There's something apparently that's in grenades, isn't it? There is. Bird signal grenades. Thank you. That's what I need. Don't happen to carry any. Oh, why am I thinking about taking it? Thank you.
Attention all personnel. This is to serve as a reminder. Scribe Naraya's mole-rat subjects are not pets. They are crucial military resources.
Not yet.
No.
As such, they are not to be fed by any personnel
Well,
save
maybe next
Scribe
time.
Naraya and her team.
Thanks again for helping
Any
us out,
violation of this
Sentinel.
policy will
The
result in
entire
severe
maintenance crew
discipline.
appreciates what you're doing.
Yeah. I bet that I'm still working on it.
We have liberated the Commonwealth, but our job is far from over.
Yes. I'm taking my power armor if that's alright. It's not that I don't need it. I mean,
You've done a heck of a job, Sentinel. Ad Victoriam.
Ad Victoriam.
I hope I live long enough to witness the Brotherhood's next triumph.
May the Institute's fall be a lesson to anyone who'd risk tampering with our humanity.
Hi.
There are days I miss being out in the field, usually during lunches.
I'm guessing you don't have any dirty.
Nice job wiping out the railroad. Wish I'd been there to see it.
Thank you. Right. Gonna go and have a chat with Captain Kells. Because I'm really thinking about taking on a squire, actually.
I
Captain.
believe you're ready to take on a more mature role. Training a Brotherhood Squire. What do you say? Are you interested?
You asked me this before. What exactly do I have to do?
What exactly do I have to do?
You and a Squire will be assigned a location known to be home to mutants, ghouls, or any other unnatural abomination we got these days. You'll do the work while the Squire observes. With your skills, it's an easy mission. So, what do you think?
Yes, sir. I think I'm going to do it.
I'm happy to help out.
Good. Head down to the airport.
New mission
Squire with
objective
the location
received.
will meet up with you there. Teach him well.
We teach well anyway because I have my team. Oh, hello, that double bag's refilled. Cute, but...
Vertebrate docking systems and fusion coolant feed systems reporting green.
Really? I thought he emptied those last week.
Followers of the apocalypse keep knowledge of the old world.
Yes.
So I say.
How on earth did we end up down? Sorry, I'll just jump down from here. Geronimo! Excuse me. Sorry. Really, you guys are so anticlimactic. Really? Come on, ST, you didn't jump. I don't know why I'm terribly shocked. Evening, LP, Liberty Prime. Ah, are you the squire I'm looking for?
Squire reporting for duty, sir.
You know the mission?
You know the mission?
Sir, yes, sir. I'm to observe you clearing locations for the glory of the Brotherhood, sir.
Hold it down, kid. Stay close.
Stay close, kid. You'll do fine.
Yes, sir. I've marked the location for you, sir.
Where the hell is that?
Mission set is active.
I think that's in a territory we ain't going to yet.
Mission deactivated.
It's gonna be a while before we get out of there, kid.
Someday, I want to be the best laser rifle shooter in the Brotherhood.
Please tell me you're not gonna make a lot of noise throughout this entire trip. Hey, bro. You know, so I haven't been here since the day I went into the institute. Have a look. I don't think I just heard shooting. Weird. Ow. We didn't have to do a thing with this, didn't we? Do it to smithereens. I think I'm going to leave it there as a memento. Right. Right then.
I can't believe I was lucky enough to get this assignment.
Then we're going to set course now for... Right, Diamond City, then 10 Pines Bluff. Oh, for Pete's sake. Excuse me, Prime. Just wasted a vertibird grenade again. There. Thank you.